Okay, welcome back to the third and final part of LEGO Bot Series 4 Heat E. First semi-final, we've got Mechaniac of Austria versus Razor of England. 3, 2, 1, activate. Mechaniac in underneath the Razor, and Razor trying to get reverse on Mechaniac. But Razor somehow seems to have got behind the back. Mechaniac nearly steering into the pit, but Razor coming in on the rear of Mechaniac. Ah! Look at that! Piercing right into the rear of Mechaniac. Ah! And Razor, look at that! The second favourites for this heat. Destroying Mechaniac with that immense beak. I think the Mechaniac team may have given up, honestly. Rapturing in. Even Sir Killalot moves away. Worried. Well, Mechaniac, I think they've got no chance now. Pushed, crumpled and bashed by the Razor. Oh, Razor has been nudged into the pit! And he's fallen in! And he's got Mechaniac in his grip, and he's away! He's away, and Razor is out! That is an immense shock! And this time, I think it was Dead Metal who was to blame. Don't know quite what happened there, but Dead Metal came in on Mechaniac and accidentally bashed Razor into the pit. So, but fair is fair, and Mechaniac, despite the damage, goes through to the heat final, where they will face either the Germans in the form of Technic, or the Scots in the form of Typhoon. Well, let's find out, shall we? 3, 2, 1, activate. Technic's control panel has been having a few general malfunctions recently, but oh, look at that! Clamping down on the Series 1 champions, Typhoon. I love Technic's little grin there. And as you can see, coming down. Oh, look at that. The front of Technic is squished. And Typhoon has rolled itself over. Technic flips itself back. That is rather annoying for the Germans. Oh, now they've ripped their flip. Rip the flip. Isn't that a mini robot? But Typhoon now in underneath Technic. Technic tries to steer away and it's driven itself straight onto the lip of the pit. Hanging on for dear life. As Typhoon needs to spin away, come in with a little knock. And the Germans could be down, or is Killalot going to do it for them? Technic's still stuck. In comes Sir Killalot with a lift. Lifting Technic away, but the control panel, I think, may have dived down below the edge of the robot and may have prevented mobility from coming in. But Typhoon here, oh, look at that, has got right into the innards of Technic. And I think has actually ripped a fuse out of Technic. I think they might have immobilized Technic. I don't know. But they seem to have certainly caused some damage. They have! Look, out comes the control panel. That's it all over for the Technic boys. And Typhoon goes through to meet Mechaniac in the heat final. Technic's controls ripped out following that stupid suicide attempt. The control panel ripped away by Sir Killalot and indeed by the former champions Typhoon. And I wonder if later on in the series Typhoon could regain its title. That would be extraordinary. Technic have played a very good role in RoboWar history, but a minimal one here in LEGO Bots. Out of the arena, Typhoon goes through to the heat final where they will face Mechaniac. Cease. The heat final then between Mechaniac and Typhoon, to be strictly accurate. 3, 2, 1, activate. In comes Mechaniac. Typhoon spins, powers, wants to cause a bit of malarkey. Now spins and slamming itself right into shunt. In comes Mechaniac. Mechaniac being punctured by Shunt, and immediately in the positive braid format. In comes Mechaniac now being in trouble here. Right, and this time Dead Metal cannot come in and help them. He's been in trouble for deliberately giving them a victory. And Killalot. Typhoon starts spinning away. And this heat final is starting to grind this heat down to a halt. After this heat, this has been a tremendous heat. This has been awesome action. But I think now Mechaniac can simply just sit there and get anchored. And I think Mechaniac is probably dead now. I think they're finished. In comes the Shunt. Or Shunt, as 2-4-17 insists I call him, without saying the Shunt. And Shunt gives Mechaniac an axe, and a blow of Shunt's axe would be anything to stop them. Mechaniac on its side, and about to be turned over completely, I should think. In comes Killalot. Oh! Mechaniac almost on its side, and almost flipped out by your Killalot there! But flip their flips, they're out, they're over. They were out for ages. In comes the Shunt, about to bulldoze Mechaniacs into the pit. Did I say Mechaniacs? Mechaniac in the pit. Typhoon, the former champions and 10th seeds, go through to the series semi-final. And on that bombshell, it's time to go. Anyhow, see ya next week. Goodness knows when. Bye!